Hi, good afternoon, Jacques and Vincent. Hi, Jacques. I'm Luis Quesa from Scrum ESPN Argentina. Last year, Pumas had a great Three Nations against Australia and New Zealand. What do you think are the greatest threats of the Argentine team, and from which Pumas players do you have to take care of?
Sorry, you broke up a bit, but I think the two questions that I got was they had a good Tri Nations last year, and what do I think is their threats? And then the other question was what players do we need to have a look at? Yes, firstly on the successes of last year, I mean, phenomenal if you think about the challenges that they went through, and being in isolation, haven't been exposed to any rugby for a long period, and then obviously, like I said in the intro, you know, they've since the World Cup they've played 7 test matches against big countries, you know, and they've only lost against New Zealand, you know, so I think as a team, the challenges that they went through speaks volumes for how tight they are as a group. I think that they are a really tight group of players. Even when they played in 2019, Jaguares went straight to the final of the Super Rugby, and so they've been together for ages. So I think that's probably one of the big strengths. If you talk about off field, is I think they know each other well and they know the coach well. A massive respect for them. Then from a coaching perspective, I think they're tactically astute, if that's the right word. They're smart, they're clever. We really have to nail our planning down in terms and trying to break them down. They obviously have a phenomenal defense. If you look at an attack, you know, they can score. They've got very good fast wingers, can score from turnover. They're very well planned in their map attack. So no, I think across the board, I think they physical side, they defensively well structured, well organized. They are willing to put their heads in dark places, and then from an attacking point of view, they can create magic out of nothing. I just think about their try against the All Blacks in that first game they played, where Sanchez made magic there with 2 attacking kicks. So they can literally, if they have to give you the ball and defend the whole day, they're willing to do that. If they have to keep the ball and attack you and break you down and run through you, they're willing to do that. Quick outside backs to go around you, and then obviously with Sanchez and Kabeli, they've got a great kicking combination there, so they can pin you in your half and go over you. So I think across the board they're well balanced side. And then yes, are there any specific players that we have to watch? All of them. I mean. And when I say all of them, I think I started the question by saying, listen, how tight they are. So I think they play for each other. So if it's not Pablo, then it's Kramer. If it's not Kramer, then it's Buffelli at the back. I mean, across the board, they got quality rugby players.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Jacques, for that comprehensive answer.